Testing, waiting for broadcast to be published. Boom, 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 boom. We are live. I think this is live. Yeah, we're live. So Hunting Simulator 2 dropped today on PC. It might be out on Xbox as well. I can check quickly. I'm pretty sure it came out today. To release. This might be out on the Switch as well. Okay, it's been out on the Switch. Yeah, Hunting Simulator 2's been out on the Switch. And probably is out on the Xbox and stuff like that as well. Yeah, it's out. So this is out. It came out on PC today. I thought I'd give it a go and just see what it's like. So it's just going to be the first couple of hours of the game. I'm not looking at spending much more time with it than that, just to get a bit of a feel for it and see if it's any good. So I've got a timer going. Just keep an eye on it. Let's see if it's any good. So let's make a new game. So this is, I've literally just downloaded it. There was a 1 gig patch. So I downloaded it this morning. Went worked outside actually, came back, and there was a 1 gig patch. So we'll do it. So let's just have a look at the female model as well. So you have male and female. The character models look. I've been playing a lot of Call of the Wild recently. They look a bit better than the character models in Call of the Wild, but Call of the Wild isn't really about your own character model.
Time for you to participate in your first hunt.
Time for you to participate.
Giving out some tips as you go.
So
Ready to take on the...
I'm ready.
Let's get started, shall we?
So as I move around, you've got the compass above us. So I know I'm going to step out in a second. So we're at 60 FPS. I've not changed any of the settings from whatever the default is. Full screen. Everything's on high. Turn it up to epic. I'm happy with motion blur off. Okay, and now go back. I'm assuming that does that. Yep. Oh, we definitely got more foliage then. But we can change the field of view as well. So default it's 70, but if we change it to 50, you can see that's it there. And then if we change it up as well, sorry, I don't know if other people do this. We can get all the way up to 130, which is just like a fish roll. But it's cool that there's a slider. They don't often give you that anymore, or if it feels like I'm just going with the default 70. It doesn't feel like that's often an option, to play with. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that either. I don't really care about motion blur. Okay. So it's just nice to change.
Get down to business. Should be some tracks nearby. Walk around a little, you should be able to find some.
So we're at about 50 frames. You can see in the top right, 52. So just by turning things up, it's probably just the draw distance that it's struggling with. But it actually looks a lot better. Like I've been watching some videos. I want to go over there. Oh, so shift is run, control crouch, hold control, and you go prone. There's no indicator. So yeah, a couple of different camera options. If I press Alt, no. The lighting's actually pretty good. It's not as pretty as Call of the Wild, but it's a smaller.
There we go. Yeah. That's your first track. Now, you're gonna have to analyze this track if you want to know what kind of animal we're hunting today.
This guy's accent just feels weird to me.
Fabled white-tailed deer, a classic. Okay.
So see how it goes.
We know it's a whitetail. We don't have a license or a weapon for it yet. Would you mind marking this location on your map and then returning to the cabin?
Okay, so
I'll get you the right license and weapon for when you get there.
okay, so press M. There's the cabin. This is where I am. Just around this lake, apparently. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. The scrolling on the map is really bad. It just goes in default, and then I can't That's really bad. Alright, anyway, I'll just enter to add a marker. White-tailed deer. There we go. That's done. So if you just touch shift, so it's like running as a toggle. That's cool, I guess. I can probably change that.
I think you're ready to go hunt that whitetail now.
Okay, just...
Oh wait, before you head out, I got you a little surprise.
Oh, check this guy out.
Your very own hunting beagle. Why don't you go ahead and give the dog a name?
My dog died earlier this year, so...
That's an awesome name. Reminds me of my old border collie.
Oh, cool, you get a dog.
But let's get back to those tracks. Check your map
It's
and
like-
find the markers.
You see that massive drop in frame rate the first time I went into the scope, but it's fine now. Can we say hello to the dog? No, we've just got to return to them. So again, running is toggle on, toggle off. Don't know if I like that. Why would you invert the axis? Motion controls? Oh yeah, I guess if you've got a thing. Keyboard bindings. Sprint or hold breath is left shift. I know that because I press left shift and he starts, but I'd much rather it not be toggle.
Dog
But
found the track. Good job. And you should praise them for doing a good job. This will increase their drive and make them more obedient.
so, see, it's on a wheel for console players here. Praise.
Have your dog. You can instruct them to follow a trail from this track. The dog is following the trail. They'll go to the next track and wait for your next instructions. Give it a try.
Okay, so yeah, you still.
Okay, let's keep following this trail for a bit. I'm sure you'll run into
Go on,
something
Barkley.
eventually.
Go. Again, it feels weird to... I'm not sure what the gauge is in the bottom left. Is that just how far down the trail he is? Do we have to wait for it to get all the way to the bottom? We might have to wait for it to get all the way to the bottom. That's fine. So I guess it doesn't give you the tracks like it would give you them in Hunter Call the Wild. The Hunter Call... Let's say Call the Wild. Let's just stop calling it the Hunter Call the Wild.
Hunting can be a slow game. You need
Instead
to
it gives
have
you...
nerves of steel and an incredible amount of patience.
gives you a dog to follow the tracks, which I guess makes sense.
You're bound to run into an animal eventually.
So again, like just dragging the map around just feels like, oh, I lost the dog. I've not. He's over there. Get the marker. It just feels like the map isn't that intuitive. I mean, this is day one. They have patched it. Shouldn't really run because those are fresh footprints. Come on, boy. Oh, it's going to put us in that tower over there, isn't it? So it's literally getting us that tower, and it's quite scripted.
Look there to stand. Why don't you get a little closer?
Go to the stand. I'm just running because this bit's highly scripted. See the running animation. Oh, the animation doesn't look as bad as I thought.
Now all you have to do is climb into it. There you go. Now that you're in a stand, it's time to play the waiting game.
The dog
You
comes
don't
under.
have to wait and stand, but it gives you a nice vantage point, makes you less noticeable.
Is that a butterfly? I can't zoom in.
Okay, let's wait a bit more. My instinct is telling me something good is about to happen.
Well,
There,
it's
a
it's a
white-tailed deer.
scripted scene.
Don't shoot it just yet. You need to carefully plan your shot.
You need to carefully
Deep
plan your
breath.
shot.
Aim for its vital organs.
So I like how it doesn't.
Wait for it.
That's as,
Wait
that's
for
as
it.
far as we can zoom in. Is it a male? Okay, so it's You get the heartbeat sound.
Take the shot.
So we'll do that, and we'll go.
Good job. You got that
Just
deer
there.
good. Now, get out of the stand. Go find the blood trail.
So I think the red. Okay, I might have just put it on it.
Get to always memorize the location where you shot the animal.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't tell you where. So run over. I do quite like the third person, but I just don't think I'll use it. 'Cause it might be, I imagine I was usually looking at my cool, awesome hair, in-game hair, not real life hair, that's it. But there's Barker's. Barker's has found something. What have you found? What do I do now I'm here?
Stay there.
No, don't stay. Crazy.
Dog. You did real
That's
good.
fine.
So we come to the blood trail.
Straight off a bit. There should be a blood trail where you shot it.
So
Okay,
analyze
look
this.
at that blood. Now,
And then-
just follow it
Come.
or have the dog trail.
Beside me. Let's go.
I just used the track command, but I did it just after Sam's come here. Yeah, he's on the blood trail. Might have hit this thing twice, if not we just hit it once. And that's fine. It will have brought it down. I wonder what happens if you miss in the tutorial. It's not as pretty as Call of the Wild, but it is still quite pretty. And there is bloods,
Shouldn't be too far now.
so I think I could follow it. It does shine a little bit. Did I just get an indicator? No, I didn't. The indicator was for the dog.
There it is. You did it.
Wait.
All you have to do now is
Ah, so it was a bug. I
bring
thought
it
it
all back
was.
to the cabin.
So we bag it. That looks like it's 2 shots to me. It's a young male. We're in Europe, I'm assuming. Whitetail.
Let's head back. You can use your map if you're lost.
So back to the cabin. There's the tower. There's the whitetail deer. Can I add a waypoint? Left shift. I think that's there. Yeah, it's on. And now hit shift. I don't think. Oh wait, I should praise the dog
Good job.
because he found the deer. And now he's just gonna run out. Cool, let's just run back. So very different feeling game so far, but it's just a tutorial. It is nice to have a dog though. I mean, the animations aren't great. You can see this guy's running animation. It's a single player only game. It's just like the way if you... Oh, he's out of breath. Which again, never really happens on Call of the Wild. But to us, you never really run anywhere, so we're just doing this for... because it's tutorial time. I don't think it'll let you shoot your dog. I'm not going to try it. But, you know, it's just video game things. I don't think it would let you do it. Found the path.
Wait, did you hear that? Seems there's another animal nearby.
Oh,
Sounds like it's a moose, but you don't have a license for it, which means you won't be able to hunt it. It always pays to get multiple licenses for a region, so you can hunt more than one animal type at a time.
I think that's fair enough, isn't it?
Anyways, let's
Get the
back to that
tags
cabin.
to get the... to then be able to hunt the animal. It does make sense.
Now that you're at the cabin,
Even
all
if
you have
it's
to do
is.
is claim the animal. When you claim a bagged animal, you can either trade it in for cash or make a trophy out of it.
Press
So
E
this is yours.
when at a cabin to claim an animal. Claim animals. To the young male, it's worth... I'm going to sell it. I'm not that fussed with keeping hold of the first one.
You did first solo hunt. I know you can do it. Just believe in yourself. And be
Believe in
patient.
yourself and be patient.
Now, let's go back to your
The
lodge.
accent doesn't feel great, but
You're
it is just a tutorial in a fairly low budget
Welcome
game.
to the hunting lodge. Here you can set up for your hunts and
Hello,
purchase
the computer's
any
access to
gear or
store and
commodities.
claim your permanent license. Cool. So I saw this in a Flinter video actually. He was sort of showing shows us around it. It seems good. A good space, but here we go. Store. So licenses all depend on where we go. Some of these are free, which is good for the start. Weapons as well. I know we can only go for licenses. So I think we'll go to Colorado. I think there's like some plains. Some like wide open spaces in summer Colorado. So let's go for it. What should we get? Coyote. Well, oh yeah, I should tell you the caliber as well. So I'm probably gonna get a 30-06. So, well, larger game. So, cancel. Let me go back and see that. Yeah, so some big sheep. Okay, so the first one's free, and then it charges me for them. Okay, should have probably got a larger one for that. Let's grab the one for the sheep. Mule deer. White-tailed deer. Or I'll take an elk license as well. And I think we can only get one bear with a black bear license. Grizzlies, wow. And moose. They're quite expensive, but I will grab them. So means we can go to Colorado and do lots of stuff. So how much money we've got? We don't want that much money. So I guess you pick the look of gun that you like. I mean, some of these are quite expensive. It's got a 3 clip size. Quite a large clip size. We can't afford all these guns. That's okay. That's the shotgun. Quite like the look of that. It's a fairly small clip. I mean, big game. That looks pretty decent. Oh well, so you see quite a detailed model. Let's go at that. And yeah, it's 30-06. Let's check that again. Yeah. Buy. Boom. So we got that. And then there are other ones. Oh, so you can get like semi-autos and stuff. We need a scope. Okay, so it gives you what your indicates. So we want quite a big scope. Let's just scroll down. 6 times further. We're not got the money. We're gonna have to go with a smaller one. 2.4. Maybe we shouldn't have bought as many licenses as I did. And we're just gonna use the scope. Don't need any clothes, not enough money. Oh, you can get different dogs. Okay, cool. So we've got a bunch of licenses anyway. So, Pawnee Meadows. Pawnee is... No weapon has been selected. Do I have to... Store weapons? Oh yeah, I have to go and kit out or something. Oh, there's a range. Let's go to the range. You can change your weapons at the main cabin. Okay, so I've got a load out. I mean, it seems like a nice space. Menu, change weapon. We got the big Zenith, 30-06. Cool. Change weapon, select scope. It's not a great scope, but if we use it, it's better than nothing. I guess just bought too many licenses, got too carried away. And then step into the blue. Okay, I'm just sitting pull. See them all come up. Right. So that's as far as we can zoom in. Oh, reloading. Okay, so it's pretty good. Let's see what these indicators are over here, and then we'll run out. Or we'll go hunting. Oh, so this is a slightly longer range? Yeah. So we've not got a rangefinder or anything like that, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm assuming this is a two ranges that are even further distance. Yeah, there we go. So the scope does help us there, but not as much. I wonder if any of these give you moving targets. Oh, I did hit pull, I just didn't see that I had. Would it tell me my positioning anywhere? No. I just know, I mean I can hit that, I just don't know where I'm hitting it, you know. Okay. So I guess that's kind of cool that we have a range where we can test out weapons. We have licenses for everything we want to hit. We want to shoot, so we want to go shoot them. So let's go do that. Shooting range, skeet range. Let's just go. Return to lodge. So Pawnee Meadows. So if I just have a look, left shift gives me my licenses. So it tells me I have unlimited bighorn sheep, elk, wild boars. So that's what that one has. So I got some licenses for moose as well and grizzly bears, but they all seem to be in the Roosevelt Forest. So let's do the meadows first and bag us some sheep to make a bit of money, get a better scope, and then hopefully we can head back out. So we're here. Do we have our dog? No, I didn't pick a companion, damn it. It feels like I should have a dog by default, but there we go, there's my companion. Why it would unequip your dog? That face is what now? Okay, so that was something flying around there. Here's our dog. Hey mate. Okay, so we have, this is why I kind of picked this map first. We will go to the forest afterwards. I mean, there's a hunting stand over there, so we can go and have a look. I will run. I don't normally run in hunting games, but this is very open. It's nice to have a dog. So just look at the map. It's quite a big space. I think I just heard something down this way. There's another one over there in the distance. Let's look around. Butterflies. Let's head over this way. So it should just be a bit easier because it's such a wide space. And if we head kind of past this body of water, because animals have to drink, right? The thing is, like I don't want to place a marker. Oh, it's giving me indicators for the noise, so we've not got a license for the ducks. That's why it's going. Okay, that's quite cool. So it does. You when you hear them, it gives you an indicator on your UI. So we've not got a license, but you can see them there. Snow goose. Oh, I unlocked an achievement. Eagle eye. Spot an animal, but don't shoot it. It's probably what. So again, the scope's not great, but hopefully we can still bag a couple of animals and move on. Very different feel to Call of the Wild. Like, it's not. I just think it's so okay, so that's a female. So there's a male next to it. So that's an elk. He's just moving out, isn't he? So there's no crouch walking. It's quite a long distance. With this scope, it's going to be pretty hard. We can try it. Okay, got a red indicator. I'll hit him again. Oh yes, we need to remember where we hit him, don't we? So I can see him running over there. And then he turned yellow. So we need to find the blood. And then we need to get our boy, Barkers, to track him. Yeah, because I kind of hovered the mouse over him, and it just like he's found something. Has he? What you found, mate? Bobcat. Oh, cool. Well, we're not after a bobcat, but
Good job.
I'm gonna praise you and pet you.
Now, ain't that a good dog?
Which is cute. Oh, I don't like your accent in this game. I'd rather they not have one at all. Right, so it was over... We were over there. It was over here we shot him. Somewhere near here. Should have marked it on the map rather than turning around. So...
Come along.
So I don't want you to chase that bobcat. I want you to help me find these trails, dude. These bleed trails. Which I hope we will find soon. So yeah, he's searching. I mean, is that the female? So the male's not there, which makes me think we did get him. He just ran. Oh no, that might be him. Might be easier to get a good shot on him. I mean, those horns on that elk are insane. Don't think I hit him a second time. Or the third. Might be bullet drop and the scope's not that great. So yeah, we had a red indicator. I just want him to come. I don't want you to... And then he goes yellow. I don't know what that means. Doesn't feel like it's explained, but we know that we shot him here. So we should have some bleed trails. Have you found some bleed trails? Okay, no, we don't want that, but still, well done.
Such a good dog. Stay, and don't make a sound.
No, don't track him. Just come to me. It needs to be far away from you for you to come to me. Come.
I need you beside me.
I know you came this way. I know you did, because I shot him, and he ran over there. I mean, hopefully this is the bleed trails, right? There's some hair droppings. I do not care, mate. So I'll still praise
That's a
you
good dog.
because it's good. But we shot an elk. I want the elk. So far I'd say probably more frustrated than anything else. So is that a wild boar? About 150 meters out. I feel like I should be able to see the blood more, but for whatever reason I can't. I know the elk ran this way. What you found, mate? There's going to be another thing for that flipping hair out. No, no, like, that's lovely. We've not got the right gun.
Good
Not got the right gun for it, have we,
You did real good.
Barkers? We've gotta crack on, mate. So there's a pig over there. I mean, this shot is quite far from here. Let's try it. Potentially hit something there. Ah, so red doesn't mean they're hit. Red potentially means that they're just alerted. Not having a great time with this, I'll be honest. So we couldn't find the elk tracks. The elk's gone. Let's maybe just try the woods. Let's just try the woods. I'm not having a great time. That's okay. So Barkley's there. So I don't think we need anything else. I just think we want to. Not interested in achievements. No, that's the. Let's just go to the woods. Let's just head out there. It's not super clear. The weather is normal. Roosevelt Forest. Because hopefully we'll get a bit closer to some animals with the scope anyway. So that I won't be left running around going. So I've got all my ammo, so I'll do it. Fast travel, change companion, change loadout, all those options are here. So I have got Barkley.
Come along.
I think I just got an indicator for a deer or something on my menu, but I don't know where Barkley is. There you are. Hey mate. So you're searching things. So slight frame rate drops. There's a lot more foliage around. Again, it's not as pretty as Call of the Wild, but it is nice to have a dog. It doesn't feel as intuitive, you know, like, or it's even the gun feel, like taking that shot, like in Call of the Wild, the sound, like the crack as you shoot, it's very, very, very different. Whereas this just doesn't feel quite similar. So where are we? So to the north there's a river, there's a lake over here. Let's maybe, that's not what I want to do. It feels like this was made for a controller as well. Add waypoint. Let's jog up this hill. And then we'll stop jogging. Just kind of walk it. So yeah, some dense foliage. I'm just aware that if we jog, we're just gonna, we're gonna scare everything that there is to scare. Like no deer is gonna be particularly interested in us. You don't get the, let's just have a look. You don't get the scent indicator, the wind indicator, as you do, but we just have to notice the wind and try and work out which way it's blowing. You can buy. Yeah, so we're going to come along. We're just going to follow the river east and see what we find. So you don't get that, but you can buy like a spray that you spray into the air to see which way it goes, which is pretty cool. So graphically, I guess it's just the maybe it's the lighting just makes it feel a little bit flat, or maybe it's just the time of day. It doesn't feel super, like in terms of UI design and things like that. It doesn't feel super intuitive, like even on PC. So we've got some cool trees. So that's pretty neat. Sun coming in. I guess it makes me think like, makes me more think like how exceptional cool the world is for its kind of beauty. Okay, oh, he's found something. What you found, mate? Let's have a look. Moose, fresh moose prints. Yeah, we wanna. Firstly, well done.
Dog.
Good boy.
You did real
Follow
good.
that trail.
Follow that moose for me. I really hate the accent. I would rather have subtitles than have that accent. Genuinely, it's not that it's a bad accent. I think it's just because it's so far removed from how I speak, or most people I talk with speak in England. Stamina increased. Is that? Oh, that's the dog stamina. And he lost the trail. Great. Thanks, mate. Back to what we were doing, I guess, then, right? Unless he's going to carry on going. No, he's coming back. Cool, we'll come to a stop here. So animals need to drink, so they should come. I mean, we're not likely to us seeing anything. I'll just run around a little bit. It's very low. Okay, nothing. Some nice lighting though. I'll be honest, yeah, I'm not having as much fun as I was kind of in the opening moments of Cool the World. You okay, mate?
Come. I need you beside me.
Yeah, you're lost, so you're not going to find anything. Can we cross the water? Maybe get to the other side of the river. We can do. Oh, do I crouch? I can't crouch in the water. That would make sense. I will just get wet. Check him out. It's quite cool that your dog swims over. I'll give the game that credit where credit's due. That's pretty good. I think just the lack of UI is both really good and really, just take a screenshot, and really weird at the same time. like we've got this bar across the top, which it feels like it has to give us some sort of indication. I mean, that's too small for the gun we've got. Of where we're going, but we've not got. It doesn't do any hand holding, which I guess is good. I wouldn't have bought all the licenses. I would have bought a better scope and less licenses. You found something. Where are you, Barclay? You're down here. You're there all along. Moose. Fresh fruit. Moose. Yeah, follow them. Well, firstly, well done.
Good job.
That deserves a head pat.
Who's a good dog?
Okay, and now...
Go! Follow that trail.
So back across the water. Okay, that is adorable. No matter which way you look at it, that's pretty cool. Oh no, I meant to enter photo mode, but there is no photo mode. I don't like how long it takes. Like to like, it just feels like it takes a long time. Okay. Well, yeah, you're meant to be following the moose trails. I will praise you because I want you to level up more. But that was kind of the job. If these are the same moose trails, I'm going to be really annoyed. But at least he's finding, larger game. Because before it's just finding rabbits. It's like, that's great, but our gun would literally blow a rabbit in two, so it needs something a bit better. Yeah, I that's like a warning call. He's alert now, but doesn't matter because we're not going to try and kill him. I feel like it's going to take he's lost. What?
Stay where you are. Come on.
I really don't like the accent again. I think it just doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, so my gun's too big for them. So, I guess comparatively, Call of the Wild gives you a whole bunch of guns that are fairly good starter guns and kind of enough to get you started. This, I feel like, gives you a lot more freedom, which is a really good thing. Like, if you know what you're doing, that's really positive. But if you don't know what you're doing, then you don't have as much fun. Okay. Is that a cougar? Or was that something? Yeah. I don't think I've got a license for him. But there is a cougar there. So that's cool. We've seen some animals. Okay, we've not got licenses for these guys. We've come to the water. There's a cougar on our right, which we're not going to shoot, obviously, unless it, for whatever reason, it charges us. I feel like that there's a rock there, and then I can see it's not there anymore. Just cool. Let's just kind of have a look around. I'm seeing Anything particularly noteworthy? Yeah, the cougar's making some noise, but that's it. It doesn't really matter. Quack, 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 quack. It's unlicensed, so I think we'll get penalised if we shoot them. Just some geese. Let's run. Let's try and get around the water a little bit quicker. Making more noise. I do like that Cooler Wild again. I just think if anything, this is making me go, I really like Cooler Wild. This is okay, so we speak to those geese, which is fine. Because we don't have a license for them. And a whole bunch. Or they just circled around and landed. Which is cool, and there's our dog. Not geese, that was a mallard. And again, just endless forests. Try to see if there's anything exciting that indicates, but they're all just ducks. Nothing special. I feel like if I was an animal, I'd come here to drink. So, again, just show you what I get annoyed about. If I zoom in, it just zooms in on the middle. It doesn't zoom in where my mouse is. Does that make sense? So I put my mouse down in the bottom right, and we still zoom in there, or on whatever's in. So if I want to zoom in on the lake, for instance, I have to. It's just bad UI design. And then obviously your natural instinct is to try and click and drag it like you would on a smartphone, but that just says, what indicator would you like to do? And you're like, I want to just drag this thing. Yeah, I'm not having fun with this, am I? I'm tempted to give up. I'm gonna. It feels like there's something here. Like, the dog's cool. It's a shame he's a bit rubbish to begin with. And can't find the things you want him to find, but when he does find things, you would want, he's a bit naff. I saw someone posting on Discord earlier today, like, oh, I got a bighorn sheep or whatever, and I'm like, great, I got nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, the ballistics do feel bad, so I'm just going to shoot the gun. Let's just shoot a duck. We don't care about this right now. So right, I shoot. So I get fined, but like the recoil, the car shot went up the sky. Yeah, great. So there's a little bit of recoil, and you get those red indicator things. It's not. It just doesn't feel great. Let's go to the plains. Okay, because there's more animals there. Let's not give up yet. We can do this. It's £30. I'm just going to take a quick moment. No, I'm not. I am fine for this. We haven't got any licenses for anywhere else. So let's head out to the Pawnee Meadows, Mark. Having a great time. Right, here we are. What is that? That's a cougar. So, money-wise, if we have less money, so we can harvest as many bighorn sheep as we want, and wild boars. Not that we can then find them after we've shot them. So I guess it just means we get to go for better shots than that. Right, let's not run. well, let's run a little bit. We'll head towards that tower over there, right? So that is to my east. It's not on here. It's just such bad UI design. My goodness. Ah, right. I'm just going to stick a waypoint over there. It's about the right direction. And we're just going to head towards that waypoint and see what we find. And there's a duck. I'm just going to run. I just don't care. Or a goose. Is that something moving in the... Is that a rabbit? So I can see it there, and I zoom in on it, and it disappears in the foliage. That is it's a hare. Moving there. So again, we've not got a license for it, so we just get fined. It's very tempting to shoot, just to kind of show the ballistics, but... So yeah, so that means, so yeah. Yellow means caution, and red means that they're unhappy. But yeah, the I feel like bullet drop is being simulated. Whether it's being simulated particularly well, I don't know. I don't think so. I just think just a few quality of life things would be great. You found something. I almost don't care. I almost don't care. It seems that hare that we saw run straight past us. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, you are adorable. You are adorable. Let me analyze the thing. Oh, you found the hair droppings from the hair we literally could have shot. You're adorable.
Good job.
Still get that because that will increase your expertise and drive. And I'll pat you.
What a good dog. Let's
But
go.
I'll just told him to track it. I don't care anymore. Stay.
in position.
And now I'll say, oh, go the right way. There we go. Okay, that is a hog.
Come. I need you beside me.
I don't think it's alert to us just yet. I don't feel bad running here. We've got a license for this. Okay, I'm going to stop running now. So, somewhere out here. I'm not seeing anything yet. Stuff's just popping in. This is on Ultra. So we heard the hog. Is he just the other side? Oh, wait. So he is aware of us, and now his indicators changed colour. So he's quite far out. I could try and shoot that, but it doesn't feel as worth it. What have you found? We've not got a license for Bobcat.
That's a good dog. Stay.
We'll keep heading this way. I should stop running because I think that's what spooked the dude. I mean, in isolation, that looks pretty, right? You kind of go, yeah, that looks fairly nice. But you compare it to Call of the Wild, and it's like it just doesn't look as good. I appreciate there's different games, different studios. Oh crap! There we go. That's a male elk. So he's not seeing me. I'm determined to get a good shot on him and to then not let him get away. Alright, so there he is. We've got broadside. I think if we kind of go in there, we're going to get the lung. So let's hold our breath. Oh, we shot him twice. He went down! Score! The cow? What's the... I don't know what the word for female elk is. Alright, we actually flipping shot something. Only took forever. Let's have a look at this guy. Right. Not an amazing rack, but it's still pretty good. I think with... So yes, we gave him the lung and then we shot a bit further down. He is mature. That's a mature elk. Wow, so that's probably... Actually, that's mature. That's probably kind of one of the highest things that the highest ones that they go to. Let's just see it. Let's see if that bags us some more money, then we might get a better scope. It is mature, so we might just want to stick it on the wall, I guess, if it's mature. And then I know I've only done one out of the 3 that I could get, but I either want the money for the scope or to put it on the wall and see what it looks like. I don't think this is anywhere near as like the asking price for this game. Oh, I'm out of breath. Can I just fast travel? No. No, I can't. The asking price of this game is 35. I paid 31. I am going to refund that. I've kind of made that decision already, because I don't think it's worth it. I think it's, you know, if Call of the Wild is comparatively £18, or 20, like, you know, it's less and a better experience, and that's the game I want to be pointing. Like, this feels like, like they said, £15, like half the price. Like, £15. Here's this game. You can enjoy all these things about it. I would be down with that. I'd be, actually, you know what? As a smaller studio doing something, it's a bit different. You know, it's a smaller scale game. I'll do that. Let's claim the animal. So it's quite heavy. We get 918 credits for him. So we are going to sell him, and then we're going to return to the lodge. Achievement unlocked, that's a keeper. Achievement unlocked, just getting started. So a quick look at what those are. Claim your first animal, split your first animal. That's a keeper, is get a mature animal. So it's telling me that I should have kept the mature animal. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go to, I want a good scope. Where's there it is. Right, store. Well, no, weapons are fine. It just didn't feel like it was that good. So there's 750, this is what we want. A scope is further resistance 6 times. Okay, cool, so you just kind of pick whichever one you want. They all do the same thing at the same price, it's just what target we like. I quite like that one because it's just the thin lines, so we will buy that. We've not got any more money, but we have got a good scope, there we go. I think we have to... So that is, you must first claim one of every type of animal. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of something to aim for. Select scope. There we go. And then, yes, we've got that weapon. Do we have, you haven't bought this country gear yet. And items, we don't own any items. Right. I will head back out. I'm just going to be right back, 2 seconds. And we'll shoot something else. Yeah, sorry about that. So I know we could have been like, that's a keeper, the mature elk, but it didn't look particularly good. Like you know, elks like have insane racks, they just do. But our tactic of just heading in one direction seemed to work then. So southwest. So let's just go for it. Ah, again, just silly UI design. I kind of want to click for options, but I have to hit left shift. I get that it's designed for consoles, and maybe with a... Let's just check out the scope. Oh, that's so much flipping better. So much better. So it gives you freedom to have some pretty like cool guns from the start. We've not got binocs or rangefinders, so we're going to still do a lot of guessing. But okay, so there's a Cougar over there. I feel like I can actually shoot something far away now. Tempted to run a little bit just to get away from like these ducks and the water, and you know, like you feel like when you spawn into a map, there's not going to be as much stuff. That's a fox, but it's not licensed. But the interesting thing again is how much easier it is to see animals on this map. Like we've been here for what, 30 seconds? Well, a couple of minutes, I guess, if you take my break into account. But like, there's just a fox. So I've not got the license. You found something, or are you just being... Oh, you found something. Elk. Should I just say track?
Let's go.
I guess the good thing is he'll kind of point us in the direction, if nothing else. The fact he's actually found an elk, I should probably praise him, shouldn't I?
Who's a good doggy?
Just no one talks like that. Oh my goodness. Just subtitle it. So it was this. I do like that the indicators pop up. It feels like that's a that's a good thing. I mean, could this? I do have a Switch. I sent it to a friend at the start of lockdown, because because it was lockdown and he needed something to do, and I wasn't really using it. Have you found the same prince again? You found the same prince again. He's a good boy.
Dog.
Now
You
go,
must go real
track
good.
him. It makes you think that they've gone over this horizon. Okay, we should be able to spot something as big as an elk from here. I'm getting nothing. Oh, what's that? You see it? It just kind of dipped. And it's back again. So, it's a fox. I think that elk's long gone, mate. I mean, we can track it if you want to track it. Oh, he waits for us. But like, I don't feel bad running because I do not think he's anywhere. Unless he's just outside of draw distance or something. You found something. They're fresh, apparently. So, well done, Barkley.
Who's a good doggy?
Okay. Now, my actual dog Barkley did die at the start of this year, so it is nice. I do find myself once like, oh, Barkers or whatever, but he's gone. Is that fox again? Yeah, it's the same fox, isn't it? I need the indicator to tell me. So yeah, because the achievement was saying that's worth keeping, wasn't it? Because it was a mature elk. I need the money for a scope. I'd rather have a scope and be able to bag more elks. Yeah, because I think on Flint's stream, you found the same tracks again. You found the same tracks again.
Good dog.
The mechanic is really cool, but I'm genuinely struggling a little bit to care right now. Seems to head this way and see what we find on the way. Let's follow him a little bit further. Is that something over there? It's a wild boar. it's kind of in the brush. We won't crouch. I think if we shoot him as he moves, hit him. So there's a bit of bullet drop there. Watch him run. I think I got him a second time there. So he's over by those trees. And now Barkley, it's cool that you just do you, mate. You just do you. So I'm not sure how good I got him. I tried to get him like so his head's coming through. I kind of shot where his head was, because as he was moving, it would go into a lung or something. Or depending on how far away he was and the trajectory and stuff. But yeah, the ballistic, like the shot just doesn't. We get breathless really quickly. I guess it makes sense you've got to increase your stamina and stuff, but you know, like the sound of the 300. I know it's in the 300. Okay, it's 30-06. So the sound of the Eckers in Call of the Wild, it is like, and like your gun, you can almost feel it like bucking in your hands. Whereas this is it's just like the shot is registered. It feels like a video game, like a. Can I go through? I can't go through this. All this stuff. I appreciate that the dog has found something. Oh man, we didn't see this before, so it's just going to make life harder, isn't it? To find our... Okay, that cannot be the same one. That just wouldn't be fair. We're going to shoot him again. That's probably a different one. I think I got him good. Yeah, so he's the other side of the lake there. So that might be... We didn't have all this brush when we were shooting. But we know he was near this tree. And we know we hit him because it gives us the indicator. Have you found something? Do you know where he is, Barkers? You any hope? Nope. Because this was not drawn in on the run over. Okay, we'll run round the edge. So he was over that side. I just wish... Oh, we found something. Where are you? 5 meters ahead of me. No one I can see. You're all the way in there. What have you found? I'm trying to analyze what you found. I'm getting no prompt. I'll praise you, and I'll say just track whatever it is you found, because... Oh, that's what you found. Bobcat. Okay, I actually don't care about the Bobcat. Oh, man. There's no jump. I'm trying to jump to get a better view. But I'm just not interested in the Bobcat. Right. So... Again, it's just impossible to really make things out in this brush, which isn't there when you the acid brush in these reeds. They aren't there when you're far away, but when you're... Oh, there's cat. We can even see the dog 5 meters from us. So hunting blind found. So yeah, we can't even see the dog 5 meters from us. So kind of got no hope finding anything else in there. Oh man. I get that. What have you found? Because you're right here. Okay, that might be something that we've shot, so you can follow that trail. Okay, so now the trail's highlighted for us. don't want to run too fast. And it's still there. Oh, is this the guy we shot? I mean, we can... I thought we took one out. I seriously did, but maybe we did and we just can't see it because of all the brush. Oh man. It's more frustrating than anything else. I think that's the thing. Wait, you get it. You are a good boy. You found we did shoot and kill him. Okay, well done.
Dog.
Well done.
You're the best.
That was a good job. Bag it. Okay, so I must have shot this guy 3 times. This is the same one. And we got the brain shot at the end. So he's worth something. But he's a young thing. And that's the blood. But I saw something flash up on the screen? No. Okay, let's keep going. It took a lot of work to get that one animal. I'm not sure if this game has fast travel or not. It might do. Is he just going to stay there? Don't just stay. Got a phone call. Just ignore that for now. Leave a message. I'll call them back after. Oh, it might be the blood people because I've not got a license for him, and you're a fox as well, so I've not got a license for you. No, you're a coyote. Wow. I know who it is on the phone. It will be the blood people because I got COVID quite bad actually, but I'm a lot better now. It's been but they said you could donate plasma, and I said sure, why not? So you stand next to the thing.
Good dog.
I'll praise you, but we're not following that. Obviously, there's not a way you can set in your options. I mean, how tempting is it to shoot him? Where you say, don't sniff out bobcats or foxes, but do sniff out wild boars and... I mean, that's a cougar in it? Yeah. I mean, not that this gun can kill a cougar. Well, it can kill a cougar, obviously. But, it's yeah, it's not licensed. But it's not really the right caliber. Okay, so we are seeing plenty more animals out here. So we are south. I think if we kind of come back up here, if the map's not that big then, is it? Oh, I can't really tell because I don't really know how to move around it. Yeah, the map's not massive. It's a whole lot of nothing. I mean, I know that you've not noticed me. I can't see you. Tech demo. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like, oh yeah, we should get this guy to force. It doesn't feel like a full price game. I think it would be great for Call of the Wild to get some competition, like some good competition. We're kind of unintentionally following the cougar. We just not got the tags for it. to get some competition, because I think it'd be great, like especially goose hunting. Get me a dog. Every day of the week, I'd take a dog. But yeah, it's not. This is not that game. It's not gonna do. Like Red Dead Redemption, which is a £45 game, has a better hunting mini game. That's the cougar again. Yeah, when your whole thing. I know this is meant to be simulation, but when your whole thing is hunting, we've just got no, haven't we? You found something. Is it some tracks left by the cougar, which we've seen like 4 or 5 times? No. I mean, good work.
Who's a good doggy?
But no. I just want some sheep or something. I guess if we're almost at this point, then we cut back on ourselves. Because we've got a license for infinite bighorn sheep.
Come along.
I don't care. Are you coming? That's the same dude, isn't it? No, that's a red fox. Yeah, got a license for all the bighorn sheep we can eat. Okay, well done for finding something.
Good job.
I don't care.
I need you beside me.
I think it's more useful in the smaller maps, not smaller maps, the maps with less. Okay, so we've reached our arbitrary point. And we'll now head north. I think it's great in the maps where there's lots of trees and stuff, but this one obviously we can see lots, and he's just not finding us. But he found. You're grown aware of us. Wow, we've been aware of you for ages. Shouldn't be that way around, really. Okay, I see. We can see that he's there, and then when we zoom in, we can't. I don't like that at all. Like the draw distance should not affect my ability to kind of see an animal. I'm going to shoot it anyway. Just more because I know I'm going to definitely refund this. But more just to demonstrate how bad the ballistics are. So, I mean, hopefully it's dead, because it should be dead. So obviously in real life, IRL, you would never do that. That is a bighorn sheep. No, maybe too high. Too low? I'm just unloading on this guy and trying to work out the ballistics. No, we'll chase you. Yeah, I know. This animal cannot be bagged. So yeah, it feels like... So that bighorn sheep ran this way anyway, didn't it? Let's get that, and then we'll head back. Back to the lodge. So yeah, just the guns feel tech demo-y, and you know when it's like, I know the animals are one of the main reasons, but the other reason you play this game is for the gun. So receiver, which is what, £4, $3.99, $4.99, something like that. That is just see, no, that's not it. That admittedly that game is all about guns, and the environments aren't as pretty, but for £4 you get a tech demo that has all these guns, and you know you can take the magazine out. It's got some bullet physics in there, and okay, yeah, we've got something. It's a male turkey. That's a female. Female. Male. Let's take him instead. I don't want to run it. Just gonna say good boy. I don't know. Oh, Flush is yeah, Flush. Just gonna sniff him out. Yeah, I don't like again that you can see more zoomed out.
Flushing time.
So I could see him because of draw distance. Anyway, yeah, receivers. I think the elk are over this way. Should have placed a marker probably. Yeah, there's the female. So they are to the southeast. I don't want you to mess this up, so you just stay there. So a receiver, which is, you know, all intents and purposes a tech demo, has great ballistics. Okay, so they just got spooked. No, we don't want to run. Let's quick crawl in, crouch in. So yeah, so if receiver, which is £4, has a good tech, has good ballistics feeling. Receiver 2, which came out in April, again it's a handgun game, so that you're not hunting game. You kind of, it's all in interiors and corridors. But Receiver 2 is like what, 15-16 quid, and that's like a fully fledged game that they made from the tech demo. Just the asking price on, like I said, if this was £15, I would understand it. I would be like, yep, that makes a lot of sense. It's trying to do something that Call of the Wild's done pretty well. There's the female. Okay, I think they're just moving, but let's go for a shot on this actually. Too low, I think. Oh, it came to a stop. I'm not getting any feedback. I've got one shot left. Screw this game. I'm done. Yeah, so I think receiver, stick with Call of the Wild, buy Call of the Wild DLC. I think when this drops to about like 20 quid or something, I'll probably give it a go. But I'm not going to bother for now. Thanks for watching.